Welcome to the Kusto Query Language from Scratch course. It's time for the Time Series module. I'm Robert Kane, and I'll be your host for this course. In this module, we'll look at the time series functions. These functions will convert data into a data type known as a series, which will allow for advanced processing. Using a series data type, you can perform statistical analysis such as standard deviations, variances, and averages, as well as impulse response analysis, often used in digital signal processing. For your reference, here is a list of the keywords we'll be covering in this module. Each keyword will be in a clip of its own for easy reference in the future, should you wish to return and refresh yourself on a specific operator. Range will generate a data table that begins at a certain spot, ends at a certain spot, and increments by a certain step. Now, that's not exactly clear, but I think if I run this sample, you'll immediately understand what range does. Here you can see it started with the number 1, ended at the number 8, and did it in steps of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. We can also alter the step. Here I'm going to say step 2, so I should get 1, 3, 5, 7. In addition to numbers, range also works great with dates. Here I'm going to create a table called last week. We're going to start 7 days ago. We're going to go through the current date, and we're going to increment in 1-day steps. So here you can see 7 days ago was 16 May, 17 May, 18 May, and so forth. You can also use other time increments such as hours. Here I'm going to go for the last 24 hours and create 1 hour for each hour of the day. If I combine this with my start of day function, I can actually get the beginning of each day. Here you can see my return values all begin at midnight. We can actually do some useful things with this. Here we're going to create a range, one for each day and for the start of the day. We'll then use a join to get the number of events that have been bucketed by day. After that, we're going to create a new variable called time display, which is going to format our output date nicely. We'll then sort the results and display them. And here you can see for the most recent date, 23rd of May, I had 467 events. On the 22nd, I had 651. 21st, I had 670, and so forth. So using range can create a nice boundary of the dates we're looking for, and then we can pair that with an existing table to bring back just the dates we want.